Yeah, I was really proud of how our guys got the lead early and extended the lead. We had some really big hits with 2 outs today. Obviously, Finn had a bunch of them, and Donovan Burke on no rest came and did what he does so well, and pitched deep into the game and really did a great job of keeping them off balance.
How important was it for Donovan to eat up a lot of innings for you?
It was something we talked about before the game, and we knew that he had some pitches left in him. I mean, we got him out early yesterday, and he wanted to eat as many innings as possible. I mean, he would probably go back out there for the 8th if we would let him.
For both you guys, how big is it in a game like this to get off to a quick start?
It's great. I mean, when we put runs on the board, pitchers like Donnie can come in and do their thing comfortably, and Donnie came out great, pitched great innings in relief, and lineup, like Coach said, got good time of hits with 2 outs, so it was great to get out early like that.
Don, how gratifying was it to come back out after little struggles last time out?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. God, I'm blanking. This isn't good. No, it feels great. I think the only thing on my mind right now is trying to convince Coach Ike to let me pitch again on Sunday. But I feel great. I haven't really had a great last month, but to get a good outing under my belt is definitely something that I'm going to be grateful for and try to carry in whenever Coach Ike lets me pitch again.
What about your offense right now? I mean, you'll score in all but one inning, you get hits in every inning. Is your offense sort of starting to gel together right at the right time?
Yeah, it's great getting hot at the right time and postseason play, and yeah, the lineup's doing the right things. So everyone's working hard every day and starting to see those results. So it's great to be firing on all cylinders.
And then, Coach, for you, how big is this momentum, to win like that with such an exclamation point, all the things that are going on in this tournament, advancing, but to win the way like you did tonight?
Well, we were concerned a little bit. I mean, we used Hunter Ingemeier twice in the last 2 days, and we extended Joe Vygotsky. So what our offense did allowed us to save those 2 guys for tomorrow. And really, Donnie did a really great job of keeping them off balance, keeping the momentum on our side. And we put a pretty solid defense behind them. But like I said, we talked about before the game, like, hey, let's get the lead early and just keep extending to try to save our bullpen for tomorrow and for Sunday.
And then for Fenwick, I mean, you guys not only had 19 hits, but I mean great ABs, a lot of spoiled pitches, deep ABs. I mean, what were you guys talking about? What were you seeing out there?
Just trying to apply pressure on in every aspect. Get base runners on, move them over, and knock them in. It's really simple as that. And some games doesn't happen like that, but tonight it did, and it's a credit to our coaching staff and the work we put in. So.
And then from a pitcher's perspective, I mean, it's got to feel great going out there. I mean, you can throw it right down the middle with your offense playing like that. I mean, that's got to take a lot of pressure off.
Yeah, I mean, I think I kind of did that yesterday against Louisiana. I threw the ball right down the middle and got burned a little bit. But yeah, with our offense, it's a lot easier, a lot more comfortable to pitch. You don't necessarily have to go out and it's not as much of a grind because you know that our offense is going to put up hits and at minimum put a lot of pressure on the other defense. So it makes it a lot more comfortable.
Got a question from Zoom.
Coach, it's win number 500 for you. What does it mean to reach that milestone?
Wow, I mean, it's about my staff and the players I've had in the past, and wow, I didn't know that. So it kind of takes me back a little bit. I'll say this, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Chris Finwood, and so having to coach against him and what he did for me as a player, and I can't. I mean, he's the whole reason I'm sitting here. So, man, it's pretty special. Thank you.
And then, player's perspective, I mean, what does it mean to get that moment for your coach?
I think he's lying.
Congratulations.
I think he's lying. I think he
We
knew it
didn't
going
know.
into the game.
I promise you I didn't. I promise you I didn't. And I had no clue. But having competing against ODU and obviously with Finney and Hadra, Hadra played for me, his assistant coach, and coached with me. And I got to give him credit too as well, because I mean our staff that we have right now with here at JMU and the guys that have all been with me, I got to give them the most credit, because if it wasn't for good coaches and good players, I wouldn't have met that milestone. So, but I appreciate you guys telling me that. Thanks for getting me a little emotional right now.